In this video we're going to look at how we can make links or hyperlinks from our page to external web pages, so we can link to any other page on the internet. To do that we use these anchor tags, which are just the A that we have there, and we're also going to look at how we can open all of these tabs in a new window. So if I go back to my website that I've started building, the Mountain Life website here, what we're going to do is we're going to add a link to this text here, morning commute. We're just going to link to a YouTube video. So back in brackets, I've actually just created a new HTML page where I'm going to show you the basic syntax of an anchor tag, and then we're going to use that in our index.html. So just like all of our other tags, we start with the opening tag and you have the closing A tag like that. Now anything that you put in between these two items is going to be the content on the page that's linked from. So typically that could be text, but we could also put an image in between there as well, and that would make a clickable image that would take you to an external website. So here if I just put example text and I go to my live preview, you can see that's what this looks like here. Now at the moment it's not clickable because I haven't actually put in the properties about where we want our link to go. So in the opening A tag, we're going to use an attribute for that A tag, and that's the href attribute. Then we type in the equals sign, and you see it does give us these local references like we had before when we linked to the style.css, but now I've just copied the URL of the website I want to go to. So if I just paste that in there, in this case it's a YouTube video, you'll see now if I go back to this and I click on example text, it opens up this YouTube video that we were looking at. Okay, notice also it opened up in the same tab, and often we don't want that to happen, so there's a really simple way of preventing that. We can add another attribute, and in this case it's target. And if I type equals, you can see it gives me a few different options here, and we're going to use blank. So target equals blank. Now if I go back to that website, and I'll just refresh the page to make sure I've got the most recent version, and if I click on example text you can see it opens up in a new tab, which is the behavior that we're after. So that's how to create an anchor tag to create a link to a different website. As I mentioned, you can replace this text with anything else, like for example an image tag. And now if I go back to this page here, and I'll need to save it here first and then refresh that page, I have an image, and when I click on that it opens up that same link. So there's a few key parts: the A tag, opening and closing. Everything between the end of the opening tag and the start of the closing tag is going to be clickable. The href attribute of the A tag is used to define the destination of the link, and we use target blank to open in a new tab. Okay, so we go back to our index page and we can apply that same idea to what we've got here. So what we wanted to do is put a link onto this text here, morning commute. So just like we looked at before that we're going to put in the opening A tag, href attribute, and I'm going to paste in the same YouTube video I had before, target equals blank, close that opening A tag, and now you can see it's automatically put in the closing A tag here, but I want to cut that out and put it after the word commute. So I've got morning commute and then I close the A tag. So this means that morning commute will be now linked. So if I open up my live preview, you can see now we have this highlighted like that, and if I click it, it opens up in a new window, just like we'd expect. Okay, that's it for this video. In the next few videos we'll look at how we can create a navigation bar using the same kind of concept, so make sure you've got that link working in your own website.